Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. Back in again to do another energy reading. I done a calling in all signs for 4 zodiacs yesterday. I done 2, both within the same energy. It was quite a deep reading. It was in regards to soul contracts, and those who's gonna abide by the soul contracts, and those who's looking in on other, I don't know, other energies. Let's say this, it's almost like a spiritual violation. Someone's checking up on you to see what it is you're doing, how it is you are. I don't know the intention, but intentions definitely came through. But what also came through strongly was universal energy and needing to abide by or pay back that contract, pay that debt, that karmic contract that was signed. However you look at it, whatever that contract was between you and the universe. And it's definitely both ways. It's definitely in both ways. So it's that kind of energy of what you put out is what you're gonna get in, kind of a thing. So if you made a universal contract with the Most High is coming to collect. If you make a contract with a lower vibration, if you made a contract with the devil, let's say, the devil's coming to collect. It's that kind of energy that I kind of tapped into yesterday. Gratitude, card number 15. Break it down to a 6. Being grateful for the universe, for all, good, bad, and the ugly. Because everything is now going to be balanced out. It's a time now for things to be balanced out. Patience. Card number 25, break it down to a 7. For some reason, I'm kind of homed in on the time, 5:25. It's that same kind of mirroring energy. It's like, as it is above, so it is below kind of energy. It's mirroring energy. I've kind of been tapped into that energy for some time now, going back to the reading I did. I am who I am. Who am I to judge? Because the I am, bear with me. Because the I am is mirroring back. Who am I? Am I? Right now I'm just hearing now shattered glass. It's almost a kind of energy that I'm tapping into. Well, if that's what I'm mirroring, I don't want to be a part of. It's almost, that's that kind of energy I was tapping into yesterday. Somebody's directly going against something that they know is meant to be. Judgment, I'm hearing. Someone's passing judgment. But it's not your courtroom to make that judgment, is what I'm hearing. This is not your courtroom. Tell me more about this energy that I'm tapping into. Alright, nothing wants to come through. Although I'm seeing 3 within my mind. Let's see, what's the overall energy? What's the overall energy for those who may be resonating with the energy of this reading? Empress. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit in the reverse. Needing to take yourself out of a place of isolation. It could be also an indication of depression. I'm hearing letting the cat out of the bag. And there's that 3 that I saw within my mind. Tell me more about this energy. Overall energy. In regards to this patience, gratitude with the Empress. And we got solar eclipse, which is the next moon cycle that we're coming into. It's actually the last eclipse of the year. There's a need to get things right, get things in order. And now I'm hearing the song that I've recently done, and it says you have to make an order in order to stop me. You have to make an order in order to stop me. That for you, me say, that could have risky for go back in a time, me say for go back in a history. For soul for the mystery. You not frightened of the Almighty, not of the land, but the one of the night and the moon and the stars and the sea. The same one that blew off the breeze. You not frightened say, hell a place could have freeze. You not frightened say, hell a place could have freeze. Jeez. Is what's coming through right now. Card number 44, break it down to an 8. That's that infinite energy. Card number 44. I want to read from the book. Revolution is actually something that starts in individual hearts. This card spells out change. Eclipses, both solar and lunar, are the earliest forecasting tools used in astrology. Through these dramatic sky events, the ancients understood major transformations were about to happen. And since these eclipses looked so dramatic, ancient people greatly feared them, since during an eclipse, the sun and the moon give the impression they disappear. The ancients associated eclipses with serpents they believed were devouring the lights in the sky. From this, the ancients formed the idea of death and rebirth, which is what eclipses are all about. In other words, when it comes to eclipses, something has to die for better things to be born. In the case of a solar eclipse, the effects are longer lasting. The solar eclipse occurs during the new moon, when the sun and the moon are in opposition, but perfectly aligned. For a brief time, the moon obscures the sun, blocking it from view. In essence, this is a blackout, and means we must focus on what is directly in front of us. Usually a change or a shock is in store, which may not be welcome, but is necessary to move us forward. Which the solar eclipse card turns up. In a reading, you can expect swift changes that ends one chapter and starts a new one. You have felt something would eventually happen, not having recently paid much attention to the situation. Then you're presented with a shock or a jolt, and you're reeling over a sudden change. This upheaval takes away what has been familiar and safe, so you can embark on new territories, or even venture to a strange new terrain. But it will be daunting. These events may seem like negativities at first, a divorce, the end to a relationship, being forced to move, or even losing your job. Eclipses tend to affect relationships foremost. However, and so you may soon see stressors and upsetting changes in the relation supports you have counted on. for whatever reason, these may be taken away, either for the time being, but perhaps permanently. So the one thing you can count on is that your life will go through a complete rearrangement of sorts. The energies are saying that it is necessary to be cruel before being kind. But eclipses are not always about the downside. Instead, you may find yourself having to dive in, change something, fix something, or create something you hadn't really thought. Something that you haven't really thought of, but would work out brilliantly. That ends up transforming your life all the ways you've hoped for, maybe beyond your wildest imaginations. All in all, when the solar eclipse card turns up, it implies you are being forced to make a decision, to act on it. There will be no stepping away from it, even though you may not have been consciously aware of just how much certain issues were not working. It's time to look ahead and finally resolve what has held you back. Now is the time to begin anew and start the new chapter in the new book of life. And this is all about rebirth. Empress is all about the rebirth, something new. This could also be a mothering energy somebody can be expecting within this solar eclipse energy. Someone can be impatient in regards to a pregnancy right now, needing to give thanks for the blessings that you've received. And I'm hearing, and it says release at the bottom of the deck. Gratitude for everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because nothing happens without a reason. Is the energy is what I'm picking up on throughout this card. So anything that's coming towards you right now, it's happening for a reason. You might not see it at this particular time, but soon enough you will. Card number 29, break it down to an 11. Break it down to 1, new beginnings, giveaway. So it says, you break it, you bought it. For every action you take, there's a reaction, a cost that must be measured with balance and replacement where your world is concerned. The action must measure the fragility of the item and the realization that there is only one unique and irreplaceable. That's you. That's not what the card says, but that's what I'm saying, that's you. When we are young, we often go to the big pawn shops in the sky and we trade something priceless for what we think we want. Years later, it's common to go back when we're desperately in need of what we gave away to see if we can get it back. But it was sold long ago and forever. We lose family, talents, love, and idols in the great exchange. We don't think about how selling out eventually breaks us into pieces. On the other hand, if what you sold could be redeemed, who would be the redeemer? If the cost is a broken you, is the redemption a restored you? Is it possible that you've been whole all along, but lack the loving eyes to see it? So that's just going through some things and just thinking to yourself like kind of energy, why me? Why must I go through X, Y, or Z? However it may resonate for you, because this is a collective reading. Haven't used this deck for a while, but I was definitely drawn to it. This is my what's it called again? My Divine Animal Oracle. But for some reason, when I see the title of this on the book or the box, it always has a masculine energy for me. I always see Divine Masculine before I see the actual titles. It's weird. Tell me more about this energy of this reading for those who may be resonating with this solar eclipse revolution. What's this energy that's coming towards those who's resonating with the energy of this reading? And I feel like there's something in between here. So whatever this is, I feel like it's coming in between here. The gratitude and the giveaway. Right now, I just picked up on the energy of termination of a pregnancy. I'm picking up on a real spoiled energy right now. And this is and I kind of had an inkling that I was going to tap into that energy, because every time I get drawn to this energy, I pick up on a very young energy. Tell me more about this energy of this solar eclipse revolution, for those who may be resonating with the energy of this reading. We got card number 32, sorry. The rhinoceros. Moderation. Something's needing to be done in moderation. Card number 32, break it down to a 5. Bottom of the deck. The armadillo. Groundedness. Card number 7. Moderation. Seek moderation in all things. Find the middle path. Not everything is an extreme choice or black versus white. Being passionate about something is positive, but to be obsessed may not be. Leave behind what you no longer need. The Hindu Vedic god of fire, Akane, I believe it says, rides a rhinoceros with a horn so large it clears the path for all. It is said that he is the source of all passion and fire in the world, and that this fire can either burn for good or be out of control. This god gives the fires to purify blessings. He gives the fire that a marrying couple walk around to signify the home, and he gives the fire that cooks food for nourishment. He can also give the kind of fire that causes a rise of jealousies and rage and destroys relationships until they are ash. This kind of fire can burn the countryside or your own home down. This god challenges all to be moderate, to find the middle path and see the balance. There are 5 species of the rhino left in the world, and all are in danger of becoming extinct. This is mainly because of the trade in the rhino horns for so-called medical purposes and habitat loss. Asia, specifically Vietnam, is the largest market for rhino horns. Although the killing of the rhinos for the horns is illegal, poaching has become so prevalent that rhino numbers have sunk. The last male white rhino died in Kenya in 2018 in the wild. Adult rhinoceros have no natural predators other than man, although baby rhinos do get taken by the wild dogs, crocodiles and big cats. Rhinos are distinct from their shape. They look like they are wearing boxy armor, and for their horns, which are primarily made of keratin, I believe it says, Keratin, a protein averaging about 700 kg, yet they are mostly gentle and quite methodical. I can't even say the word right now. But in the way they visit the same places each day, making it easy to kill them. Rhinos have poor eyesight, but a wonderful sense of smell. They also have a very sensitive prehensile lip and enables them to feel which plant is which when they feed. The magic of the rhino is beautiful dance between strength, power and moderation. This is an incredibly powerful animal, and yet this is balanced within acclaim and resistance. And that was the read up of the card, but the energies that I was tapping into is, again, it's that collecting soul contracts, and I was hearing snatch souls. I was also picking up on the energy of kidnapping, not being able to see something coming when it comes. Tower energy. And as I was reading that, well, prior to tapping into this reading and pressing record, I've been creating another deck here. And one of the new ones is from one of my songs that I've got in this deck, From My Shadow to Light. And it says, me can't believe them have you down there, and me can't believe them have you down there, and that them recommend. Me can't believe say you're a mix up and a blend. Me can't get me head around, me can't comprehend. Baba, why involve the children? Me no know about you, me no know about your dirty friend. But one thing me know, me have a pitney to defend. Baba, why involve the children? Me hear about the place you and your dirty friend attend. Baba, why involve the children? Me no know about you and me no know about them. One thing me know, me have a pitney to defend. I'm also now picking up on adoption as I look at this energy here. Someone's looking into their options in regards to some kind of rebirth, be that a pregnancy or just be that business opportunities or whatever this rebirth is for you. Tell me more about this energy of giveaway in regards to the energy of this reading. I'm hearing right now, many are called but few are chosen. The chosen ones are becoming distinct. And I feel like it's this energy, negative chitter chatter. Card number 32, which is that 5 again. We've got 2 cards here of 32. And it's under this energy here of what I've just read about the rhino. Protection. You're protected. Whatever this energy is, you're protected from it. You're protected from it. What's this energy of needing to be of gratitude for those who's resonating? Someone's needing to be uncertainty. You might not know. You might not even know what it is that you're needing to be grateful for, but just be grateful. Time will tell. Time will show you what it is that you're needing to be grateful for. Your Most High, and however that resonates with you, is going to reveal themselves to you in exactly how powerful they are. However that may resonate for you. Like I said, this is a collective reading. Cross-watcher energy also is what I'm tapping into right now. But be patient. Why is patience here? In regards to the energy of this reading. And uncertainty, again, that's card number 11, break it down to a 1. Card number 14. See it there? Connect to your higher self. The answers are going to come straight from within you, what it is that you're needing to know right now. I'm hearing miraculous. Where's gratitude? Potential. Don't give it away. Don't sell out yourself. Don't sell out your soul to please anybody, because anything that you're seeking, first of all, you've got it within you, and second of all you have to do is turn to the Most High. Turn within. Don't give away something of value. The most valuable thing you've got right now is your soul, mind, body and soul, and in that order I'm hearing. Because without the body, you know, so you have to first of all take care of that temple, that body. Tell me more about this solar eclipse. Intuitive communication. It's going to be I'm hearing right now, it's going to be a miraculous, unbelievable experience, surreal. Why's the Empress here? As overall energy. And the solar eclipse, I believe it's now, we're coming into the new moon in Sagittarius. So tell me more about this energy of this Empress, this mothering energy. This kind, alright then, so it says self-love and grounding. And that's all about the Empress. That's all that the Empress represents right there. Intuitive communication. And grounded. All that earth energy around this Empress needs to be grounded. Self-love. Card number 7. Patience. All will come to you in due time. All will come towards you in due time. What's coming towards those who's resonating with the energy of this reading in regards to this energy of patience? Overall energy. What's coming towards those who's resonating with the energy of the solar eclipse reading? And I just caught it. Marbles. Card number 4. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. I thought I had that book close. But it says a bag of marbles. I'm just going to press pause. Card number 4. So it says you have received this card as a sign from the universe that you need to relax and focus on the smaller details in your life. At times, life can be overwhelming with its fast pace. Do you ever feel stressed, disorganized, forgetful, scattered, or unprepared? This is a sign the universe is letting you know you need to slow down and recenter your thoughts and emotions in order to claim your soul. This card represents you being scattered and that you may feel you are losing your marbles. It could be indicating it's time to focus. You are trying to do too many things at once and are distracted. You need to go around yourself. You need to ground yourself, to regain your clarity. You or your family member are having memory issues. This card can also represent a loved one in spirit who may have suffered from memory loss, issues such as dementia or Alzheimer's. If this card comes up during a reading connected to a loved one in spirit, it can be a sign from them that they have healed since passing over to the spirit world and have their memory marbles back. The universe can sometimes show me this psychic symbol via a bag of marbles with a hole in it where the marbles are dropping out one by one. This symbol is a message that you need to focus and pay attention to the challenges you're currently experiencing in your life to regain clarity. So let's see about these challenges that you're protected from. So fear not. There's a need to detox. Tell me more about this energy that's coming towards those who's resonating with this energy of this reading in regards to these challenges. What's these challenges that those who's resonating may be facing with at this time in regards to this energy of this rebirth, this solar eclipse?